Hey, what is up, guys? Oblivious here, and today we are going to be doing a 70 challenge in Infinite Warfare. So, what I've talked about in like my previous few videos is that I wanted to start doing every time I play like Infinite Warfare, just like Black Ops 3 or MWR. I just want to basically record like a face cam and a commentary to like all just whatever, I guess like a live com for like all the time. Like not knowing that I'm gonna like make it into a video, but like say if that gameplay is really good, then it's like a live com. Like say if I get like a nuclear, I'll have my live reaction to it, even though like it won't be me like making a live commentary for a video where I'll be like, oh my god, like I'll try to do like a commentary throughout the video, and then actually get the like thing, and you'll have my live reaction, or just basically me just playing, and then at the very end I'll be like, wow, I just got a nuke. I should just like copy and paste, like trim this like this whatever like hour of gameplay like down to just that one gameplay, and you'll have my live reaction and stuff like that, because I think that would just be like a better idea. But for this game I just forgot to do it. I don't know, I guess I was going for the 70. I was just playing TDM, and the streaks I was using weren't even really like built for a 70 challenge, because you want to use 3 lethals. I was only using the Warden and the Bombardment as my lethals, and I probably, if I was going for the 70, I guess I would probably just take off UAV and put on what's that thing called, like the robot, or the GI unit in Black Ops 3, whatever it's called. I think it's called like the RC78 or something. I don't, X78, some robot basically with like, it has a riot shield and a big ass weapon. I would have put that thing on because it seems pretty good, I guess. There's not really many good kill streaks in this game as there were in Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 you put on like Wraith, Wraps, and what's the other thing you would put on? I think it was Wraith and Wraps were like the 2 big ones, and then like people would put on like Orbital VSATs and try to get a lot of kills with their weapons if you went for the 70. That was like I guess the most popular way to do it. But in this game it's not nearly as easy because the kill streaks just aren't as good. But so basically you're gonna have to get most of the kills with your gun anyway. And like this is a very open map. I'm actually surprised my Warden didn't get more kills. I don't really know exactly how many he got. But I don't remember like it when I was playing, like, oh my god, my Warden's fucking going off, like Jesus. And I think I've only uploaded one other 70 challenge in this game, and it was basically kind of like a hoax. I think I got 62 or like 64 kills, but it was because it was like a 3v4 or something like that on a Frontier, I think that map's called, the one like inside, it's like sub base or whatever. And yeah, basically like I just had to get all the kills if we wanted to like win. I'm pretty sure the game didn't even go up to 100. Like it might have only went up to 80, and I just happened to get 64 because there was only like 3 kids on my team. It was basically just like that. It was almost basically like a 1v4 or something like that. But this gameplay, I'm pretty sure it's like a 6v6. I'm not really sure. It seems like every game I try to get on this game, it's like not a 6v6 because people just don't play it enough. And like even I don't really play it that much. Like it's just when I play it, I happen to get pretty decent gameplays. Like I guess this is basically like a pretty good 70 attempt. Like I'm not gonna ruin it for you how many kills I get, but like towards the end I start heating up and getting like 2 Wardens in a life, like every other life and stuff, and it started to get pretty crazy. The beginning is slow. Like if I would have actually just done it all the way through, I could have easily done the 70 challenge. Like if you would have just taken like the last, I don't know how long the gameplay is, maybe like 6 to 8 minutes or something like that. But if you had taken the second half and you like my talent would have been that in the first half, I 100% would have got like the 70 challenge. You'll see that, I guess, as it unfolds. I start using like the kinetic armor and just popping pussies basically, doing whatever I want. But for the next like few seconds, I guess we're gonna be talking about. I want to talk about this, I guess. But how a developer of a Call of Duty should handle like competitive, like appeasing both competitive players and the average player, because the average player like is just 99% of the like people that play the game are just playing it to just play pubs or just play zombies or just play campaign. I'm talking about pubs here, but like I would say 98% of the people don't play like GBs. They don't like they don't obviously aren't pro teams or like amateur teams going to tournaments and stuff like that. But yet it seems like the developers only really care about like the needs of like the pro players. And I guess the reason I know this is because I follow the competitive scene of Infinite Warfare pretty. I think I'm an expert basically. I'm a connoisseur of competitive Call of Duty. I kind of just got into it in Black Ops 3. Like I used to like it in Black Ops 2 when it was at its best. Like I remember like I would log on to Twitch or whatever, and there'd be like 200,000, 300,000 people watching like a fucking like CWL League match like on the middle of the week. It wasn't like a tournament. It was just like a normal like match for like the online league or whatever, and like it was just super like hype all the time. And then it kind of died off because the games got shit. And then, because they went to like jetpacking games, I guess. Like Ghost was kind of like just one of the worst boots in the ground odds, and I think it's probably the worst. I would say, yeah, I would say it's the worst. and then it just started with like Advanced Warfare and then Black Ops 3 and now Infinite Warfare and stuff like that. So it just kind of dropped a lot, but like there's still like a lot of support, I think. Like I guess like in Black Ops 3 I actually enjoyed watching it a lot. I thought I liked playing the game, and that's also why I enjoyed watching the game competitively, because I was like, oh, this is what I strive to do. Like GSP is good, I guess. I don't really know. I guess it's not even that the game's really good. It's just like that the game and like the players are so competitive that it is like it's really fun to watch. It's basically just like watching sports. Like you just cheer on it, so you pick a certain team to like, and then when they're like losing or whatever. But that's not really what I want to talk about, I guess. It's not like my fucking interest in competitive Call of Duty. It's actually like I don't understand why the Synaptic bot is and like the Type 2 are like banned by like the developers were like oh, we shouldn't have done this. Like they said like the Synaptic bot has problems with hit detection. It's like unfair to use. But they banned it in like all like the competitive scene of Call of Duty, but they did nothing to do it in like pubs, which are like the majority, as I said, like 98% of the like people and like the people that buy their game are pub players. So why wouldn't you fix like I don't know, I feel like they just did like a temporary fix for competitive that had to be like done, I guess, because people were just complaining about it so much. But I also get the fact that like if Optic Scumper was like went on Twitter and was like, this fucking game sucks, don't buy it, like when the game first came out, a lot of people actually wouldn't buy it because I guess they like value his opinion that much. So it is kind of like, I guess it's like a double-edged sword. That's not really like a good example in this, or like a good phrase to use in this this example, but it doesn't really make sense. I guess it doesn't make sense to me. Like being just, I guess, a pub player. I mean, yeah, I play GBs like every once in a while, but I haven't played like in a few months. I definitely am not on a fucking top competitive team in the world. But it just seems kind of unfair, I guess, that they don't change things. Because we play pubs, it's just everyone running around with Synaptic bots and fucking like you realize that there actually is something wrong when you're shooting them, and then like one of the bullets misses. You're like, that was definitely on the middle of the body, and it's like, well, oh yeah, but they don't actually like fix anything about it. And then they release stupid updates where they nerf the K-bar in the NV4 and then boost the Type 2, like, which is just a useless thing. Like, no one had a problem with everyone using NV4s and K-bars. I mean, I do. I don't like how there's no fucking variety, like, in the gameplays and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm not going to use a fucking shotgun just because I have a problem with the variety of the game, because it's not the best weapon. I want to do the best in the game. You know, how it fucking is. But, I don't know. It just seems like they just don't give a fuck about this game anymore, just because, like, they just know it's fucking blew up in their face and it just kind of sucks ass, and like everyone just shit on it originally, and now a lot of people are like saying like it's actually not that bad anymore with a lot of like updates and stuff they've done. But like I still think it's like by far the worst COD, I would say, like hands down. And like they lost a lot of supporters, and like hopefully next year boots on the ground COD will be back and like people actually come back, but that's kind of like a risk, I guess, you just kind of have to take. Like the developers, like, you don't know, like some people might just be lost forever. I didn't get lost. I mean, I actually just haven't played like a lot of COD this year. I'm only first prestige in this game. Like that's kind of like that says a lot, I guess, because every single COD except for like Advanced Warfare, I think I've gotten like at least above like 8th prestige by the end of the game, by the end of the like life cycle. Like Black Ops 3, God knows, I was like 10th prestige level like 200 or something like that. And then like MW3, I used to fucking get 20th prestige. And all those games, like I actually played the fuck out of them. And I guess that speaks like leaps and bounds about like how I just don't really like this game. And a lot of people don't like this game. So that is really it. I got 52. I think I went 52 and 15. I basically shit on like, it was basically like 1v6 I had to do to win this game, but it was pretty good. I mean, yeah, I think one other teammate on my team was doing good and everyone else was kind of shit. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day. I love you. Goodbye.